Hey guys, welcome to DevOpsSchool. Today we are going to learn about Sonarqube. Sonarqube is an open source platform for continuous inspection of code quality. It's a tool to measure and analyze the quality of source code. It is developed with a main objective in mind: make code quality management accessible to everyone with minimal efforts. Anything that affects code base from minor styling details to critical design errors is inspected and evaluated by Sonarqube, which helps software application developers to identify the issue and its effect. But before that, let me ask you a few things. Are you dreaming of a career with higher pay and more responsibilities? Or are you ready to take your skills to the next level this year? Then start investing in DevOpsSchool certification level courses, which will help you to emerge skills for a wide range of entry level roles and as well as higher potential future positions. But with thousands of courses online and in classroom worldwide, finding the right one for your career goals can be difficult. You can consider our courses like Agile Developer, Agile QA, DevOps Certified Professionals, Site Reliability Engineering, DevSecOps, and Masters in DevOps Engineering, where you will have access to well-structured, easy-to-follow course content that has been developed and will be delivered by industry professionals. You can join on our training programs globally through online platforms, and if you are looking for classroom workshops, then we have regular sessions available in Bangalore, Hyderabad, Chennai, Delhi NCR, Mumbai, and in Pune. Simply compare our many courses, find the one that suits your style and schedule best, and start today.
First question is, what is Sonarqube? Right? So when we talk about the Sonarqube, basically it is we say quality management tool. Okay. So now here, what is quality? Because we understand the tool. Okay. When I say tool, basically it will save your time, save your efforts, time, save your costs. Right? Can you please mute yourself? I think there's some disturbance from you.
Yeah, mate. I'm just going on.
Yeah. So save your time, saving cost, and then improve your productivity. Improve your productivity. Now here, what is quality? So when you talk about the Sonarqube and when we talk about the quality, then typically we are talking about the two kind of quality. Okay. One quality is code quality. Okay, one is code quality and another one is test quality. Okay, so code quality and test quality, these are the two things. When I say code quality, then code quality typically we are getting done through the two ways: peer code review. Okay, peer code review, and another one is static code review. Okay, static code review. Here, when I say peer code review, then this is the manual process, and here when I say static code review, this is an automated process. Now when we talk about the test quality, here more or less we talk about the coverage. Here we have test coverage, code coverage, and also that's a coverage. So as part of this program, we are focusing on the code quality, though Sonarqube also.
Mate, can you give me just 1 minute? I'll join from the phone. There's too much noise over here. I can't hear much. Give me 1 minute.
Okay.
This conference will now be recorded.
Yeah. So when we are talking about the Sonarqube, basically we are talking about the quality in terms of code quality. Here, not adding right now code test coverage. Okay. Now the question is, peer code review. We know that. What is the static code review? So static code review. What is static code review? What is static code review? So basically here, when we say static code review, basically here we try to find out that automated way, the automated way to find issues in code. When I say find the issues in a code, it can be anything. It can be bugs, it can be bad code which has been written, quality of the code is not good, maybe security issues, and best practices not been followed, best practices has not been followed. So many reasons we have, where these are the things we do. We try to automate way to find the issues in the code. Okay, so this is called static code analysis. Now, what are the tools we have in static code analysis? What are the tools for SCA? Okay, there's so many. If you look at this here, so many tools are there. Static code. Look at this wiki here. So if you spend some time here, you will find so many tools are there. Static code analysis tool. So many. You see, as per the programming languages, there are different tools are there. See, you have a multi-language, .NET, Java, JavaScript, and many languages. So these are the static code analysis tool. Again, these are not the complete list, though Wiki maintain this pretty huge list. So we consider this is one of the best resources for listing, right? So this is the one of the all the list of code analysis tool. Now, if you look at this here, what happens is here, what happens, many developers tends to use their own source code. Okay, many developers tends to use their own source code. Source code means their own. So you have a, let's say there's one product, understand that there's a complexity, there's a product, and there's a module also, module 1 and module 2. So typically we'll have a multiple modules here, but you may have hundreds of modules also. But right now here, the module which I'm talking about is module. It can be here it can be Java. Now here it can be a C++. Okay, here it can be .NET. Here it can be a Python. Here it can be Ruby. So one program, one product can be written by in multiple languages: HTML, CSS, JavaScript, this, that, and all. So many technologies are there. So many languages are there. Now, for this itself, we use a static code analysis. Let's say 5 tools we use it. Think about it. We have a 5 tools for this module, and out of this, if you look at this list here, go to the Java, see here how many tools are there. So all these tools have a different all these tools have a different checklist. Not one tools has everything. So typically developers use different checklist here, different tools. So for that, let's say 5 tools are there. Here also you have a, let's say 2 tools are there. Look at this here. Now here we have a 5 tools. Here we have a 5 tools. I'm going for generic situation. So altogether, if you look at in the product itself, how many tools you got altogether? Altogether, we got 15 plus 2, 22, right? 22 tools. Now, this is the problem. The question here is, how do we manage 22 SCA tools? That is the first question actually. How do we manage? Okay, so here we don't have a tools. Now, if you look at these tools, what we have basically, this is the major question, right? Look at this here, and that is where we can understand the keyword which I said, management. So here I define the quality, and here when we talk about the quality, code quality, test quality, and here broadly I'm discussing about the static code review, okay, code quality, and then here we are talking about management. So how do you manage 22 SEO tool which is applied on the product? Now, if you deep dive into each tools, question is what it contains in each tool, what it contains in each tool, what it has. So basically in each tools you have a rules, okay, we have a rule. Each tool you have a rule. Now what exactly the rules is? It's not a rule, it's a rules. So let's say you have a tool 1, we have a tool 2, tool 3. This is, I'm all talking about SCA tool actually. Okay, so here SCA tool 1, SCA tool 2, SCL tool 3. Okay, so here you have a rules. Let's say here we have a 50 rules. Okay, and here we have a, let's say 60 rules. Here we have a 100 rules. Now you know this rules is nothing but a code itself. Now the question is, what is rules? So rules are nothing but a compiled code which runs on source code to test to find the issues, to find the possible bugs or anything or etc. Okay, anything. Okay, this is the rule. So rules are nothing but a compiled code. So here in this each tools you have a different compiled code. 50 rules are here, 60 rules are here 100 rules are here. So these are the rules actually. Okay, so these rules, when you run on the your product module, it generate a reports. So here when we say management, then the first question is, how do you manage 22 SCA tool? And second question is, how do we manage custom rules set, custom rules set for your project? Because you know you have a 50 rules, 60 rules and 100 rules. You don't apply all these rules. Some developers say, no, I don't need these rules. That no, rules is not for us, not for our organization, not for my code. So why should I run it? So you have to customize it. So here, that is what I am saying. How do we manage custom rule set for your project? That's the second problem. So see here, how do you manage 22 tools which got applied on your product? Different tools. I showed you this is the list of tools. Now second question is, how do you manage the custom rules? Now what happens, understand that here what happens, and here what happens, this is the source code. Okay, this is the source code. Now in the source code, when you apply these rules, this is the rules, one of the SCA tool, one of the, let's say check style, this is the check style is one of the for Java. So one of the rules set, if you add run on the source code, you're running on the source code. Okay, so when you're running on the source code, then it will generate a report, correct? This report. So this report is important for you because this is the report you refer and find it out what is the problem. So you find out reports, what is the problem, who has made the problem. So here, how do you manage this custom rules done? Now next thing is, each run code scan. Okay, code scan I will tell you, with the help of SCA tool, you get reports. This is the reports. Okay, now reports contains many information, like what is the issue, when this issue was introduced, in the code, who has introduced this issue. Okay, when I say who, means developers, name it. Okay, how to fix it, all these things you will get it. See, what is the issue, first it will get to know who has made it, when he is introduced this, how to fix it, all this information, and plus many other things. So you see here, so if you look at this here, how many product you have? 5 module in your product. How many tools you have? 5, 22 tools. So let's calculate it. 5 module is to 22 tools is equal to 110 reports. See that? It's like a crazy, right? So the question is, how do we manage all reports at one place? Okay, so these are the 3 challenges which we are having in your software development project. Okay, so let's recap some of the things. Here I said, what is Sonarqube? So Sonarqube is known as quality management tool. So when we talk about the quality, code quality, test quality, when you talk about the management, I'm discussing below tool for it. So quality here, static code quality, multiple tools are there. What static code quality will do? It's automated way to find the issues in the code. And then we started discussing about for each module, how many SE tools you may use. Okay. So altogether we become 22 tools. Now the problem is, how do you manage 22 SE tools? Second problem is, how do you manage the custom rules? Because each tools has nothing but a rules, and you don't want to apply all the rules, but your own selected rules only. So how do we manage custom rules for this? And again, each code scan with the help of SCA tools, you get a reports which contains these other information. So how do you manage the reports? So in a nutshell, the question is very simple. How do you manage multiple SCA tools? How do you manage custom rule sets for the project? How do you manage?
Sorry, was there a question for us?
How do you manage all reports at one place? How do you manage? And the answer is Sonarqube, and that's the reason we call it Sonarqube. We call it Sonarqube is a quality management tool. Understand that, guys? Understood this?
Sorry. Yes, please. Yeah.
Okay. So now, yes, this is the introduction. So now, what is a Sonarqube? Yes, it's a quality management tool. It is from the company called Sonar Source. Okay, this is a company from Sonar. This tool is written in Java. Okay, and here we have a different releases, actually different releases, different kind of releases. One release is Sonarqube community version, okay, which is free. Now another one is a professional, which is a paid, and another one is a data center. So here data center, okay, so center, which is a paid as well. Okay, there's one more release is developer. Okay, developer, which is again it's a free. So now these are the kind of release we have. Okay, now this is for the community. Okay, so we are going to use this community version, so part of our program. Okay, and this is also part of our program here. Okay, so this is the one. Now this is a having multiple releases. So version, the latest version is, I think if I'm not wrong, 8.x, though it's having lots of changes actually. So you can check this version at a Sonarqube website also. So here, if you look at this, 8.x, yeah. So this month only we have one more release, July 23. Okay, so this is the one. So overall, yep, this is the introduction of Sonarqube, and then we understand this. So far, any questions before moving further?
No, nothing. Let's go ahead.
Okay, now next question is how Sonarqube works. Okay, how Sonarqube works. That is the thing, how Sonarqube works. So because please understand these 3 points, which is important. So what is happening here is, first thing, we have a one Sonarqube server. Okay, so this is the server. Okay, and here we have a divided into 3 parts. Now this is the database, and this is the web dashboard, and this is the rules. Okay, this is the rules. There are few more features, more also, but I'm not confusing with that one book. So this is the database. So here there is a Sonarqube server is there. Sonarqube server. Now server, when I say, then we have a rules which comes from, okay, we have a rules which comes from various SCA tools, the same tools which I given you the URL from this. So because these tools have nothing but a rules, okay? So nothing but a rules. So rules. Now you have a database which is a it can be RDBMS, any RDBMS. For trial you use H2, but it can be MySQL also. It can be Oracle also. It can be MS SQL also. So any database as such. And then web. Okay, this is the web. Now that's a part of the server. Now if you look at this here in the at a developer desk or CI server, this is the CI server, and in the developer desk you have a source code. Okay, this is the source. Okay, now this is the source code which has, I'll put it in this way, SRC. Okay, SRC. So this is the source code. Now in this itself here there's a scanner. Okay, so what happens, say here the flow. First scanner you run on the source code. Okay, scanner knows where is the Sonarqube server is. Okay, so this is the first flow. Then it will read the source code, and based on the reading they will try to download the rules from the server, Sonarqube server. This is the second flow. So as per the technology, as per the different rules are there, like Java, .NET, Python, this, that, and they will download and apply on the source code. Okay. So the moment the rules get applied on the source code, this will generate a reports. This is called 3. This is called 4. This generate a report, and reports will go to the database, get stored. Now this is called 5. Now who will do that? All this thing is done by Sonarqube, a scanner. Okay, so scanner will do all this thing. It will run on the source code, read the source code, download the rules, apply the rules, create a reports, and push that to database. And from the database, you can display on the web. And then you get to know this one. What is the issues in my source code? When this issues was introduced, when has introduced, and how to fix it. Okay. So at a project here,
so this scanner, it runs at the developer machine, not at the server, right?
No,
is it like is it like a program, or
it's like a program? It's a jar file which runs on the developer machines always. Either you run on the CI server like a server, or developer machines.
Okay, cool. So it's like a slave program,
kind of agent. Yeah, you can call it.
Yeah, it's an agent. Yes. Okay, cool.
Yeah, we can call it. We are calling scanner. It's a scanner. Okay. So this is the architecture.
Yeah.
So here, understand that this is the Sonarqube server. Now,
so I got a doubt.
Yeah.
So in the second step, where the scanner reads the source code and then rules are downloaded based on the source code, right? So at that process, there will be internet connectivity, right?
Yeah, of course, through network, no, because this is a server, so it has a IP address and port, right?
Okay. So for example, for doing the whole process, the application requires internet, right?
Of course, not internet, network, private network, which is that.
Yeah, network for downloading the rules from the internet.
Not internet, server, Sonarqube server.
Okay, got it.
Okay, so this is the one. So here Sonarqube, this is the Sonarqube server. So what we need extra is the dev desk or CI desk. Okay, we need source code and the scanner. That's all. So this is the architecture. Now Sonarqube, this is again it's a server run on 9000 port, and scanner is a jar file. You can run it, and this guy knows that path. Okay, so this is how it happens. Now with this is the architecture. Okay, this is the architecture. Now next one is how to install it. Okay, how to install Sonarqube server, that's the question. How to install Sonarqube server. Now guys, I just said, you know very well, it's a Java based application. So if it's Java based application, you need a JRE or JDK, whatever it is. So now I think the latest version of Sonarqube is running with 11 Java. Okay, so you need to install the Java JDK JRE 11, JRE or JDK 11. Okay, that's one thing. And then download, extract, and run. That's all. And access. That's all you have to do. The same thing I'm going to do right now. So let me do this. AWS. I'm going to show you in the AWS machine, which I get it fast. It save my time also. Okay, for Sonarqube server, I just want to go for a little bit higher configuration, so waiting time will be less. So I'll go for CentOS. Marketplace, I'm buying one, this AMI. And I'll give 2 CPU, 4 GB RAM. One machine, that's okay. 20 GB is sufficient for the demo. I'm not doing anything great, just for demo. Now Sonar, name it. Security group port, I have opened up everything. No firewall. 9000 net to be open. Keys I am having. Done. So now this is the machine which I have it. And view instances. Get. So here, this is the IP address. And now I have to install the JDK 11. So let's install this JDK yum JDK 11 command line. Okay, there's a many ways to install JDK. You can go to download website from the download the package from the Oracle website also. But I'm not. I don't want to waste time, you know, because OpenJDK is sufficient for the Sonarqube. Okay, so yep.
Mate, sorry, is it possible for you to just show it in Windows?
Windows?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you run the demo in Windows? Would it be much? Instead of taking through YAM?
Okay. So let me complete this because I've already started, and after that I'll show you.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
AiOps.
Okay. So I'm looking for command line options, and I got it here. So this is the machine. I'm going to put it.
Thanks for watching. If you liked our Sonarqube session so far, please enroll for our channel membership $399 plan to get access of all the parts. Along with that, you can access our other tutorials such as Docker, Ansible, Jenkins, Terraform, Splunk, AWS, Azure, and various other DevOps related premium tutorials with our channel membership. If you would have any issues with our channel membership, you can drop an email to us at contact@DevOpsSchool.com, or you can also unsubscribe from channel membership anytime if you don't want to continue or did not like the video. To get our channel membership, click onto the join button, select the 3D99 plan and grow your skills immensely. Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries. We will reply to them at the earliest. Thanks for watching.